Let's talk about the fastest way to become a paid life coach in 2024. Hey Coach, my name is Krista Kathleen, and I am the founder and creator of the Born to Coach Training Academy. And we are a level 2 ICF accredited coach training program. And one of my greatest passions in this world is being able to mentor and train new coaches to get their certification and get their life coaching businesses up and running and be able to earn their ICF credentials. So you can put those credentials behind your last name and become a legit, credible professional coach. So if you're watching this video right now, I can imagine that you are thinking about becoming a life coach. Maybe you've already started coaching people, maybe you haven't, maybe you've gone through certification and training, or maybe you haven't. But there's some part of you that is wondering, am I going to really be able to be successful at this and make money as a coach? And I totally get that line of thinking. I was thinking that way as well when I started coaching for the first time in 2016. So before we dive into our content today, I just want to share some facts and statistics with you about the current demand for life coaches to give you encouragement and motivation that this is a good career to move into at this time. Life coaching is the second fastest growing industry in the world. The average yearly growth is 6.7%. Coaching is a $4.56 billion global industry. This is a 60% increase since 2019. And 1.5 million searches are made every month for life coaches, business coaches, and executive coaches. And 25% to 40% of Fortune 500 companies include executive coaching as part of their standard leadership training for their top executives and best performers. So basically what this means is more individuals and companies out there are hiring coaches every day to use their services, which is increasing the revenue, and it's why the industry is growing so fast. So again, this is a great time to get into the life coaching industry. In my opinion, one of the most important things that you need to start doing first to become a paid life coach is to do your mindset work. Right? So you need to truly believe that people are going to pay you for your coaching and be open to receiving money for your coaching as well. So if you start every day with thinking, I don't think people see the value in coaching, I don't think people are going to be able to afford my services, or I don't think I'm going to really be able to make money as a coach, then those beliefs are going to influence everything that you do when working on your business moving forward. And that energy will also be infused into the way you talk about your coaching and how you sell your coaching. So you really want to get your mindset on board first now. And the way I like to do that is just bring awareness to what you're thinking. And whenever you hear those thoughts start to creep up into your mind, then just take a moment and pause and be with it and kind of coach yourself through it and say, oh wow, I just heard myself say that I don't feel like I'm going to be successful as a coach. That's interesting. Where did that come from? And is that even true? And then you can, once you catch yourself thinking that way, you can start to rewrite the story and then create new beliefs for yourself that is going to feel better and be more motivating. You can tell yourself, there are so many people out there who are ready to hire me and are so excited to pay my prices. So right now, what I charge for my one-to-one coaching is between $5,000 to $10,000 packages. And there was a time where I was like, nobody's going to pay that. And now I have clients all over the world that reach out to inquire to work with me. And then once they sign up, they are thanking me for taking them on as a client. And literally as they're sending me money through PayPal, they are thanking me for being available to do this work for them. So it's just proof that there's people out there who see the value in coaching and they're going to be so freaking excited to hire you. But you need to believe that it's all possible first. The second thing you need to do to become a paid life coach is to actually get out there and start coaching people. I wouldn't recommend starting to charge right away, especially if you haven't been trained yet as a coach. But you can start off with pro bono clients or doing work trade or gifting sample coaching sessions with people. This is such a good way to get your feet wet, start to build up your confidence in your coaching skill set. This is also going to help you to quickly develop your niche as well, because the more that you get out there and you start coaching different types of people, you're going to really quickly figure out what type of people you enjoy coaching and what type of people you don't enjoy coaching, and then the kind of topics that really light you up the most too. You're gonna start creating results for these people that you're coaching as well, and so from that you can start building case studies and success stories and testimonials that you can be sharing in your content as proof that it is a good reason for people to hire you as their coach. Okay, the third thing you need to be doing to become a paid life coach is actually starting to talk about your coaching services and inviting people to work with you. And I would recommend doing this at least once every week. Maybe it's to your email list or on your podcast or YouTube videos or Instagram or wherever it is that you're sharing and marketing your services. You need to actually be inviting people to work with you and talking about your coaching package. And the way I like to think of it is if you've ever had a party at your home, people aren't just going to know that you're having a party and they're not going to know where to show up, right? So you have to create invitations with the instructions of how to find the party and what the party's all about. And then you have to go out there and you have to hand out your invitations or mail them. And so it's literally the same exact thing. With your life coaching business. So just think of your coaching offer as this party, and people want to come to the party. They just don't know when and where and how and what to bring and how to dress. And so you have to be constantly inviting people and telling people how to get to your coaching party. The fourth thing you need to do to become a paid coach is actually get out there and network. And you can do that in person or you can do that on online spaces. I like to do a combination of both. Something that I see a lot of life coaches do that are keeping them stuck and not making money or finding clients is they spend a lot of time on creating their personal brand, constantly worrying about their website and their logo and their graphics and tweaking that, but they're not really getting out there and talking to people and meeting people. And it can be something as simple as just telling people yeah, I'm a life coach and this is why I'm passionate about my work and this is how I help people. And that can be enough for someone to say, oh my gosh, I've been thinking about hiring a life coach. My friend has been working with one and is getting great results. And then you could be amazing. I'd love to give you a sample coaching session with me. And you can really see how life coaching can benefit you. And it can be as easy as that, as finding clients. And in terms of networking, there are a lot of professional networking groups out there. There's BNI and Chamber of Commerce. And I really don't like the energy of those types of groups. The way I prefer to do networking, at least in person, is I will go on Eventbrite or Facebook events and I will find or different yoga studios, and I will find different classes like breath work or sacred rage or hiking or yoga. And I join these events and classes, and then I just start mingling and talking to people. And because we're already sharing similar passions and interests, and we're in this like-minded community already, I know that these are potential good life coaching clients. Again, I don't really like to go into the event saying I'm gonna walk out of here with 3 clients. That's not the point of that. But I like to stay open and know that the more that I go out there and I put myself in situations that I enjoy doing, because I am my own best ideal client, you are your own best ideal client, that you're more likely to create clients that way, and you get to have a fun, good time socializing or bettering your health or your mind or your body or whatever it is that you're doing. So yes, please get out there and start networking and stop tweaking your website a million times, because working on your website is not going to make you money. And the last thing is get trained as a life coach. Go through an ICF accredited coach training program. This is going to be your best return on investment. It was for me back in 2017. I tried to run my life coaching business for about a year on my own. I didn't get very far. I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't sure if I was structuring my coaching sessions right or if I was asking the best questions. And I felt like I was just kind of like fumbling around in the dark, which really affected my confidence. And then also the imposter syndrome was taking over as well. And guess what? As a result, I wasn't charging that much for my coaching because I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe in my coaching. And so eventually I was like, okay, if I'm going to be successful at this, if I'm going to make this a full-time career, I need to get properly educated and trained as a coach. And then when I did my research, I found out that the International Coaching Federation is the top credentialing center in the world for professional coaches and coach training programs. And so I made a decision for myself that if I am going to go out there and give it my all with running a successful coaching business and charging really good money, I want to have the best education. I want to have credentials behind my last name to show to the world that I deserve to be here. I deserve to be your coach. I deserve to, make thousands of dollars per coaching client with my coaching packages because I know what I'm doing. I know how to get you results. So I'm going to invite you to do the same. If you're trying to figure it out on your own right now, or you are reading coaching books or watching coaching videos, that's a great, or maybe taking some of those $99 courses on Udemy. That's a really great first step. However, that is not going to take off your coaching career. That is not going to make you an ethical and high integrity transformational coach. So I would say, please consider going through an ICF accredited coach training program sooner rather than later if you're really serious about becoming a successful life coach. Having ICF credentials behind your last name as well is going to help to give you so many more employment opportunities that you wouldn't have otherwise. Like we talked about in one of the statistics before, that more and more companies and corporations are starting to hire and take on coaches because they see the value in having coaches work with their employees, but you have to have that ICF training and those ICF credentials behind your name to have those kind of opportunities. Also, a lot of new coaches will do both. They'll do a combination of starting their own business and taking on a few private clients while working for other companies. A really popular one right now is BetterUp. So that way you get a combination of just getting to show up and coach and getting paid for your coaching if you work for a company, and then also having the opportunity to find your own clients. And this is a really great way to create the most money for yourself in the beginning until your business really takes off. And so yeah, when you have those ICF credentials, you have many more financial opportunities available to you.
I was 100% confident that she was going to help me get my certification and actually guide me in becoming the coach that I wanted to be. And that's exactly what she is doing in this program. I love how she teaches. She's very compassionate. She knows so much, obviously, and I knew that I was in good hands.
And you're in luck because I have my own ICF accredited coach training program called the Born to Coach Training Academy. And so this is what we do inside our program is we teach you how to become a really excellent coach. We teach you the ICF Code of Ethics and the ICF core competencies, the PCC markers, and how to implement that into your coaching structure. So that way you're helping your clients to get just absolutely amazing, life-changing breakthroughs, and you're never again gonna wonder, do I know what I'm doing here? Are my clients gonna actually get results with me? Like, you're gonna know how to coach anyone around any type of topic that they bring to you, and know that they're gonna walk away from every session having new awareness and action steps to move forward towards working on their goals and creating their best life ever. And in semester 2, we teach you the business side of things. So a lot of coach training programs don't include this part, but being a really great coach does not does not always mean that you're going to be able to run a successful coaching business. So being a business owner and being a coach are two completely different skill sets. So you have to learn how to do both. And so in semester 2, we teach you how to put together your coaching offer and how to talk about that coaching offer on your social media platforms and how to sell it. You get to practice running sales calls in our program and getting feedback on that. You can start to say your price out loud. So when you start doing real sales calls with clients outside the program, it's not so scary and you can be charging the prices you want to be charging. So yes, our coach training program is amazing. It's going to get you exactly where you need to be with getting your coaching business started and taking on those first set of paying coaching clients while being able to earn your ICF credentials. So if that sounds awesome to you and you want me to be your coach trainer and mentor this year, then go ahead and check out the details below the video for the Born to Coach Training Academy. And then after reading through the program details, if you're like, oh my gosh, yes, this is perfect, this is for me, then go ahead and click any of the buttons on the sales page where you can get enrolled into the course today. And then, of course, if you have any questions that come up, if you want to talk to me first, you can always book an enrollment call too before you sign up. So thank you so much again for watching my videos. Make sure you subscribe and give a thumbs up, and that way you can keep getting notified when I release new videos every week. I'm just so excited for you to become a professional coach this year and honor your higher purpose and calling. I feel like there's no better way to live in this world than to be able to help people through the art of coaching and to get paid really well to do this amazing career. So, all right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.